The panther knocked on his door every night. Ranger Alex heard it for the first time 4 nights ago. A heavy thud against the wood, then scratching, deep scratching that left marks. He thought it was a dream, but morning showed the truth. 4 long claw marks gouged into his door. The second night it happened again. Thud, scratch, scratch, scratch. Alex grabbed his flashlight, threw open the door. A black panther sat 5 feet away. She did not attack. She simply looked at him. Night after night, always the same pattern. She came to his door, knocked with her paw, scratched the wood, waited for him to open it. Then she sat and stared. Alex had worked in the jungle for 12 years. He had seen hundreds of panthers, but never this. Never a panther who acted like this. His colleague Nathan thought he was crazy. "That panther is stalking you, man." "She is not stalking me." "Then what is she doing?" "I do not know, but she wants something." The scratching got louder each night, more insistent, more desperate. Alex started opening the door immediately. No more waiting, no more hesitation. The panther would sit. They would stare at each other, sometimes for 5 minutes. Nathan came to see for himself. He brought his camera, his tranquilizer gun, his skepticism. They waited together on the 3rd night. 8:15. Like clockwork. Thud, scratch, scratch, scratch. Nathan went pale. Holy hell, she really does knock. Alex opened the door. The panther sat in her usual spot, staring, waiting. "What does she want?" Nathan whispered. "I wish I knew." Then, tonight, the 4th night, everything changed. The knocking came earlier. 7:30, before sunset. Alex opened the door. The panther stood there. But this time she held something in her mouth. At first, Alex thought it was prey. A monkey, a bird, something she had killed. But when she dropped it at his porch and backed away, he realized the truth. It was a torn piece of cloth. Fabric, dark green, from a ranger's uniform. Alex's heart stopped. He knelt down slowly, picked up the cloth. It was definitely ranger issue. The material was unmistakable, but it was old, weathered, stained with dirt and blood. "Where did you get this?" The panther sat there, waiting, like she expected him to understand. But Alex did not understand. Not yet. Then her behavior changed completely. She stood, her muscles tensed, her tail swished frantically. She growled. Deep, low, desperate. Alex froze. His hand moved toward his tranquilizer gun. The panther growled again, but something felt different. This was not aggression. This was not a threat. This was communication. She turned her head, looked back into the jungle, then looked at Alex again. Then she did something extraordinary. She took another step forward, sat down, and waited. "You want me to follow you?" The words came out as a whisper, but Alex knew, deep in his gut, this panther needed his help. He grabbed his medical kit, his flashlight, his radio, his climbing rope. "Nathan, I am following her." "Are you insane?" "Do not follow that cat. She needs something." "Alex, listen to me. Do not." Alex switched off the radio. He would deal with Nathan later. The panther stood, looked at him one more time, then bolted into the darkness. Alex ran after her. Before we continue with their shocking destination, do not forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. The jungle at night was a different world. Sounds amplified. Shadows moved. Every rustle could be danger. But the panther moved with purpose. She glanced back every 30 seconds, making sure Alex still followed. They walked for 20 minutes, through thick vegetation, over fallen logs, past streams that caught moonlight. "Where are you taking me, girl?" She did not answer, just kept walking. Alex struggled to keep up. His lungs burned, his legs screamed, but he pushed forward. They ran for 15 minutes, through thick vegetation, over fallen logs, past streams that caught moonlight. Then the panther stopped, Suddenly, at the edge of a cliff, she looked down, then at Alex, then down again, and there, in the moonlight, Alex heard it, a cry, weak, desperate, barely audible. Alex rushed to the edge, shined his flashlight down. His heart stopped. 15 feet below, on a narrow ledge barely 2 feet wide, sat a tiny panther cub, no more than 8 weeks old. The mother panther looked at Alex, then at her cub, then back at Alex. She was asking him to help. Alex lowered himself over the edge. His boots scraped against stone. The rope burned through his gloves. 15 feet felt like 50. Every inch was treacherous. The rock was slick with moss. His footing was uncertain, but he kept going. The cub saw him approaching, started crying louder, backing away toward the edge of the ledge. "No, no, little one. Stay still. I am here to help." Alex reached the ledge. It was even narrower than it looked, barely enough room for both of them. The cub pressed himself against the rock wall, hissing, terrified. He reached out. The cub swatted at his hand with tiny claws. "Come on, buddy." "Work with me here." Above them, the mother panther made a sound, a low, rumbling call. Alex took his chance. He grabbed the cub firmly, tucked him inside his jacket, zipped it halfway. The cub had a deep gash across its shoulder. The wound was infected, badly. The flesh around it was swollen and red. Without treatment, it had maybe 12 hours left. Climbing up one-handed while holding a terrified cub was brutal. Every muscle strained. His fingers cramped. His shoulders burned. Alex's hand reached the edge, grabbed solid ground. He pulled himself up, collapsed on the grass. The cub squirmed inside his jacket, making little sounds. The mother panther rushed forward. Alex quickly unzipped his jacket. The cub tumbled out. "He is dying." "But I can help him. I need to take him to my camp." The mother panther tilted her head, as if she understood every word. Alex opened his medical kit, but not enough for proper treatment here. He needed his full supplies. "I have to take him with me." He reached for the cub, expecting the mother to attack, to defend her baby against this human threat. Instead, she stepped back, gave him space. Alex lifted the cub carefully. It whimpered. Its tiny body was burning with fever. Then something caught his eye. A scar on the mother panther's left front paw. Old, healed, but distinctive. 3 parallel lines. Like claw marks, but not from another animal, from a wire snare. Alex's blood ran cold. He knew that scar. He knew it because he had treated it 3 years ago. The memory came flooding back. A young panther, caught in a poacher's trap, fighting desperately to escape. Alex had found her by accident, while patrolling the southern sector. She had been there for 2 days. Her paw nearly severed by the wire. "It is you. You are the one I saved." The panther blinked slowly, a sign of trust in the feline world. She remembered him, remembered his scent, remembered that he had helped her once before, and when her cub was dying she knew exactly who to find. She brought the cloth as proof, as a reminder, as a plea. "I will save him. I promise. Just like I saved you." The journey back was faster. Alex radioed ahead. "Nathan, I need you to prep the medical station. Emergency. Panther cub. Critical condition." "What? How did you—" "Just do it. I will explain everything later." The mother panther followed at a distance, never leaving, never approaching too close, just keeping her baby in sight. They reached camp 40 minutes later. Nathan stood by the medical tent. His jaw dropped when he saw the cub. "That is a panther cub." "I know. In your arms. I know. And the mother is right there, 20 feet away. She brought me to him. She wants me to help." Nathan stared, then shook his head. "This is the craziest thing I have ever seen." They worked through the night, cleaned the wound, administered antibiotics, set up IV fluids. The mother panther lay outside the medical tent, watching through the open flap. Her golden eyes never left her baby. At 3 a.m, the cub's fever finally broke. His breathing stabilized. He even managed a tiny mew. Alex stepped outside. The mother panther stood immediately. He is going to make it, but he needs 3 more days of treatment. The panther looked at him, then at the tent. She understood. For 3 days, she stayed near the camp, close enough to see her cub, far enough to avoid the other rangers. Alex brought her food, fresh meat from their supplies. She accepted it without hesitation. Nathan still could not believe it. She trusts you completely. I have never seen anything like this. She saved my life once too. I just did not know it. What do you mean? Alex told him about a night 2 years ago. He had fallen into a ravine, twisted his ankle, could not climb out. Something had kept the predators away that night. He remembered hearing a big cat's growl, warning others to stay back. He had assumed it was coincidence. Now he wondered. On the 4th day, the cub was strong enough to walk. His wound was healing. His energy had returned. Alex carried him outside. The mother panther stood 20 feet away. He set the cub down gently, stepped back. The cub wobbled, took 3 shaky steps, then ran to his mother. She nuzzled him fiercely, licked his face, checked every inch of his body. Then she looked at Alex, held his gaze for a long moment. Then she picked up her cub by the scruff, turned, and walked into the jungle. Nathan stood beside him. Will we ever see them again? Maybe, maybe not. But that is not the point. Then what is the point? Alex smiled. The point is that she remembered. After 3 years, after moving through hundreds of miles of jungle, she kept a piece of my shirt. She found my cabin. She knocked on my door every night until I understood. That kind of intelligence, that kind of memory, it is incredible. It is more than incredible. It is proof. Of what? That wild animals remember kindness longer than we remember them. Sometimes the greatest bond is not between 2 humans. It is between 2 souls who recognize kindness in each other. Thank you for watching this story. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me continue to share stories you will love.